Good morning, it's your boy Imperial Saint 23. We're on the Imperial Talk Channel TV. If you smoke, go ahead and spark you up a blunt. If you drink, pour you like a cup of tea, and pour you something to drink, sit down. We fixing to have a talk. Y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta be real, extremely careful. This is, I swear to God, strike me right now if I'm lying. This is the strangest times we are living in. I'm not trying to copy anybody. Shout out to Ringo TV. I be watching you on YouTube. I have to say, bro, I have never been so out of place as far as this generation. I almost feel like I don't freaking belong. It's it's damn ridiculous, man. You gotta watch your back nowadays. I'm a smoker, so I'm gonna go ahead and light my black up before I get to talking, and I got my little tea ready because we fixing to have a talk. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be extremely careful out here. It's so much going on, the shit's not even funny. All right. One minute you think you cool with somebody, and then the next minute you see somebody out there, you know what I'm saying? You could have a lot going on with your life. You lose contact with people. You're trying to get your shit together. You're trying to focus on what you got to do. Right? You got people that done backstabbed you. Your homies done stabbed you in the back. Family done stabbed you in the back. And it's almost as if you don't know who to trust. Once people do this stuff to you, once people show you some type of betrayal, you just don't look at shit the same no more. You don't. Next thing you know, somebody want to be so-called be your friend, and then eventually you run into them outside on the street. You see them, try to speak to them. They act like they don't recognize you, like you some type of stranger. But it's all good though. I was once working for Carvana, and I used to, it was one of the closest I used to came up with, we used to work together. I would give them rides and stuff or whatnot. Man, people are for themselves, yo. People is truly for themselves. If I could have been walking, the same person that I'm talking about could have just left me on the street, knowing damn well I'm trying to get to a location. You gotta be selfish. I mean, absolutely selfish nowadays, because people, they treat you like a friend. They don't, matter of fact, I'm wrong. People will act like a friend one day and then treat you like an enemy, treat you like somebody that you just never knew the next day. It's weird times we living in, man. It's crazy. You gotta watch who you bring into your house. You gotta watch who you bring around your girl. You gotta watch who you bring around your kids. You gotta watch who you bring around certain family members. You can't trust nobody, dog. Next thing you know, you bring the wrong person around. This person got bad spirits, bad energies. Is damn near insane how the world we're living in is programmed to turn against each other. Your own homies is turning against you. Your family members turning against you. Honestly, bruh, if you got a girl or a chick or something, bruh, or a female friend, bruh, Y'all don't even gotta be fooling around. But if you got somebody, I'm gonna tell you this, dog. Your homegirl will hold you down quicker than your best friend will. Your best friend will stab you in the back quicker than your homegirl will. That's sad, dog. Like, who can we trust nowadays? I got an answer to that. The only person you can trust is yourself, man. The only thing that you can trust is God. If you got a dog, your dog will hold you down till the end, bruh. So if you got a pet, hold on to your pet, a dog, a cat, or whatever, man. Because people, it's just getting damn ridiculous out here. People will say they're your friends, but when you need a helping hand, let's say your car broke down or something, you got a flat tire, man, ain't nobody gonna help, man. So at the end of the day, man, you gotta do what's best for you. You gotta be selfish. You can't let everybody into your sanctuary. You can't give everybody your personal belongings. You let MFers in your house, they'll steal from you, take your money, take your TVs, destroy your stuff, sabotage everything you done built up from the ground up. And it's just like, what the hell, bruh? I was once a person who always looked out for other people because I was brought up that way. Especially as a Christian, we were taught that if we were to give our last to somebody, that we will get it back regardless of how a person does us. Which I don't disagree. God does have a way of blessing us. But when it comes down to it, in reality, you can't be doing that. You really got to think about, well, what if this is my last time I'll be able to drive? What if this is my last dollar that I'm going to get in a long time? You got to hold on to everything that you got so that you can make it to the next level, because ain't nobody going to give shit to you. Ain't nobody going to give a damn thing to you. Not for free. That shit comes with a price. If you got a car and it's already been paid for, you better hold on to that MFer until the wheels fall off. At least you can walk away with dignity and say, well, I'm the cause of this mess, not nobody else. Because I tell you, it's a lot painful when you driving around people in your car, something happened to your car, and you can't do nothing about it. It's a lot more painful that way rather than your own mess, rather than you running into where you gotta go. At least you can say you did it, not behind nobody else's time. You know, vehicles are very precious. Your home is very precious. It's a sacred place. Your house is sacred. Not everybody is supposed to be in your house. Had a homegirl. Just letting in the wrong people, you know, and I had to comfort her, you know, let her know, hey, you know, you can't let everybody into your sanctuary, because people carry demons, bruh. People don't mean you no good at all, yo. Like, it's almost as if people have a secret agenda nowadays, just to sabotage everything that you done built up from the ground up, just so that they can walk away. They got them a place to stay, they got them a car to drive, and you ain't got shit. But they ain't concerned about you. They don't give a damn. All they care about is what you could do for them. And if you a female, all they care about is if you gonna give them some. That's all these niggas care about. That's all these marks care about. All they care about is getting they sticky wet. They don't care if you homeless. They don't care if you ain't got no car. They don't care if you lose it all. All they care about is their personal needs. And it's sick as hell. That's some sick ass shit, bruh. I don't care if this video get taken down, because I'm gonna post it up again, because this is some real stuff that nobody talks about. I see why they got the T app. Even though I'm against it, I don't really get into all that shit, you know, but I see why they have it, because people is really not shit. Watch y'all circle, man. It's best to roll alone nowadays. You can't trust nobody. You can't be cool with nobody. It's like when you had so many homies and stabbed you in the back, so many girlfriends that portrayed you, you just don't look at the shit the same no more. You don't look at stuff the same. It's sad, bruh. Times ain't like how it used to be. You gotta be careful out here. You gotta be careful. I'm not the type of person to bash nobody, and I'm not the type of person to hate on nobody. I ain't never been no hater. I've always been the type of person to like to uplift people, you know, teach them a way so that they can go ahead and make it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff is not taught in school, like I done posted on my previous video. And it's not always our fault. But when you reach a certain age, by the time you hit 25, you should know how to maneuver out here. There's no excuse and no exceptions. After 25, the choices we make is a choice. It's not a mistake, it's a choice. Because by 25, our frontal lobe fully develops. When you're in your early 20s, you're still trying to figure out a way, and that's totally understandable. But as adults, by the time we hit 25 years of age, we should know how to function. It just don't make no damn sense, dog. But I made this video to say this. Just watch who you bring around your house. Watch who you put in your house. You gotta watch energies. You gotta observe. You can't just parlay with everybody, because the world not safe like that no more. You definitely have to be careful. If you got friends, you know, if you got a bunch of real ass people, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all got a bunch of real ass people that, you know, and they ain't show no red flags, they ain't show no hate, you know what I'm saying? Hold on to those people. If they always kept their word with you, if they always paid you back, if they always made sure you were straight, hold on to those people. But you could spot a hater from a mile away. It's almost as if you can smell it on them, bro. If you watch Jeepers Creepers, then you know what I'm talking about. You can smell that shit in them before stuff happens. So y'all just watch it out here, man. To be honest with y'all, I wish I grew up in the 1990s, bro. Hell, even the early 2000s, because this Gen Z generation is off the damn chain. It is. I hate that I'm part of this generation, but if you're a decent human being, continue to be decent, bro. Continue to have principles for yourself, so that you can attract the people that has the same principles as you. But then you got to be careful, because people will put on a mask and pretend like they that way, but this ain't that. One thing I noticed, a lot of good people attract a lot of narcissists, and it's very sad. But the only thing we could do is learn from our mistakes and learn from the type of people that we deal with on a daily basis. If you got to kick it by yourself, cool. Do some shadow work, you know. I done some shadow work a couple of years ago. Man, it was one of the best things ever because of a previous relationship of mine. You know, I had to do the shadow work. Once you get to the point where you realize that you have a problem, and it's not always bad either. Acknowledging that you have a problem is not always bad. It's personal growth so that you can know how to maneuver further on, especially from certain people. You want to make sure, the thing about shadow work is it makes sure is that your energy is right so that you don't have to keep rolling with that get back energy, because that get back energy will bite you in the ass hard. I'm telling you, I've been there. I had my karma. But once you realize that all you need is peace within yourself, stuff will start to lighten up more differently for you. But everything gonna be all right, y'all. You know, even though it's tricky out here, just continue to, you know, move smart. Continue to go to work. Continue to, you know, just make sure you straight. Make sure you straight first before anything, man. Because if you assed out and you ain't got nothing to your name, ain't nobody gonna bless you with nothing. Ain't nobody gonna give you a dime. Not even a pot to piss in. So just continue to strive for greatness. Continue to do what you gotta do in life and take care of yours and your responsibilities. So I reckon that's all I have to say for now. It was just a thought that came to mind. I felt like I had to make a video about it because things has just become unbelievable, and just don't know, bro, how things is going to look 5 to 10 years from now. AI is taking over. Robots is coming in. We got these stupid electric cars, man. We're slowly entering a new era. And it's not an era that I'm too fond of. So y'all be careful out there. And that's going to be it for the video. It's your boy Imperial Saint 23 on Imperial Talk Channel TV. I'll catch y'all later. Be easy.